combatants, welcome to part 5 of the Mortal Kombat playthrough.
And now we see Kano and Shine Song of RPGs.
The same ones from Resident Evil 4, actually.
Yeah,
and
it's 5. The RPG 7.
Don't shoot yourself with them or you'll end up in dying status. Yeah, Kano is a crazy, sort of mercenary. The only thing that matters to him is money. No matter who gets hurt.
Who would have thought Shine Song, a magical sorcerer, would use weaponry?
Well, we'll see one of the Tarkatans later with a shotgun.
Take care of him. No charge.
And this is the stage in the living. This stage is the Living Forest from MK2, where there was a rumored back then. There was a rumored glitch where you can have a stage fatality by throwing your opponent into those trees there that have the faces, and now here it's an actual stage fatality.
And we had a small glitch there with the subtitles where it says "one dead ring quite in a tick," but the subtitle says "in a tick." We actually had a small little glitch earlier as well when Liu Kang was talking to Katana, where one of the lines skipped for some reason. Must have been something we missed in the recording, but
or maybe the game was just fucking up, because again the game is pretty older.
Yeah. At least it wasn't as bad as the first recording.
Yeah. So we apologise for that, but here we go with Kano again. With his fucking cannonball.
Instant start up. Can we just throw him in the tree now without fatality? That'd be it.
Now we mentioned before that Smoke was my main, but how do you think of Smoke as a character?
I think he's pretty easy to use. Once you get the basic gist of his combos down, he's pretty easy to use, but he's the kind of character it takes a long time to master.
Now here's a little fun facts for you. The winning animation he does, that's supposed to be him shaking, but because this is at 30 frames, it looks like he's standing still.
Yeah. It's like how the shield in Sonic 1 doesn't show up properly in, what was it, the original YouTube rendering?
Yeah, because we tried doing this at 60 frames, but it just didn't handle it. Like when we first started recording, but so we thought, screw it, let's stick with 30 frames, it's fast enough.
I wonder if the shield will show up properly when I get to Sonic 1. There's a small tease, folks.
Mm-hmm. Again, that's those sound clips. What is it? On the bazaar! Over here!
Stop punching me, Kano!
Yeah, the enhanced version of that adds an extra hit from above.
You can still block the final hit though, so you can tell if someone's using an enhanced version because their character flashes yellow.
And here's our next double fight: Reptile and Shine Song under the disguise of Baihan.
It's funny here because in the game's programming, you are actually fighting Sub-Zero, not Shang Tsung.
Yeah. Well, it can't.
Round 1. Fight.
I wonder if that is actually possible.
No, I don't think you. No, you can't freeze Smoke. It's not possible.
No, I've done the research. It's not possible. It's all wrong.
After all, I'm a scientist. I have to do things multiple times to make sure they're correct.
Was it Peter Venkman in Ghostbusters? I'm a scientist. The kids love us.
Nice.
There we are. That has to be frame perfect. Oh, no teeth for you.
Ow.
Yeah, just further shit on his dick.
Hey, he's trying to kill you. I'm thankful that when it comes to ninja characters, unlike the original MK where they were just palette swaps of the same actor, they actually went out of their way to redesign every single one of them and make them unique.
The Mortal Kombat 1 outfits are in this game is DLC, which is awesome.
But you can also get the MK2 outfits for Noob Saibot and Smoke.
He just bounced off the wall.
You can also get classic skins for Sektor, Cyrax, Jade, Melina, and pretty much any character that was a palette swap, you can get them as extra characters.
Sub-Zero's Mortal Kombat 3 human form was added free via an update. Same with Cyber Sub-Zero for Mortal Kombat 3.
Well, Cyber Sub-Zero wasn't in MK3, it was Smoke.
Yeah. I think there was a Cyber version of him playable, actually.
You might be referring to another character called Hydro.
Who was that screaming in the back there? Did you hear that? Oh.
That'll be the trees. Because they're happy, they're not happy, they're not gonna get a meal.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. I think that was for Ren and Stimpy, actually. I have not watched that in years.
I've never seen that at all.
It was really funny. It was one of those old classic sort of 90s Nickelodeon cartoons.
I would say in my experience with this game, I would say it was the ninja characters I mostly played with. Well, obviously my mains were Smoke and Rain. but also the ones I've played next were decent, where Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, and Ermac. My least experienced one was Noob, because he's the hardest one.
Yeah. Noob Saibot was a secret character in Mortal Kombat 2. You had to win like 20 versus matches against local players in order to fight him.
But the way he's designed, it was just essentially a black shadow.
It was either 20 or 50. Either way, he was maddeningly difficult to defeat, and he taunted you every time he won.
Smoke was also a hidden opponent in MK2 as well.
Kind of like Shin Goku Akuma, was it? I think, in one of the Street Fighter games.
Hey, you got that in your first try. Well done.
Yay.
Now answer me. What do you know of Sub-Zero?
I know he creates ice clones.
I go to him for my ice cubes.
No, you say go to him for my ice cream.
No, Johnny Cage. No, I'm just out of ice cubes. At times, I regret our alliance. Steve Bloom would go on to voice Sub-Zero in Mortal
And
Kombat 10.
here is Machine Sektor.
Sector?
And yes, they put attention put an O in his name, so it's Sektor.
Yeah.
Actually did it. You're a cyborg.
Yeah, Sektor embraced his
Yeah.
new identity without question.
Beep boop 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 boop.
No, R2.
Well, he's a robot now.
Yeah, shut up, R2.
And in fact, one this game that also does it attention to detail is that with specific characters with a bone structure, they would get a unique jawline. Mainly characters like Baraka, Reptile, and Melina. You know, unique jaw structure.
Yeah,
That's
because of
attention.
their teeth for that.
Yeah. Or if in the case of robots, for Sektor and Cyrax, they're bleeding oil.
Alright.
But when you get to X-Ray, they still have their organs and bones in them. Like
Yay!
so.
Down you go. Look at that, he's all blue.
Aye, because of his... You get an F for foot.
That fucking teleport, man. I
The
hate
enhanced
getting
version
hit by
adds an
that.
extra punch, yeah.
And it causes a bounce, so it leaves you wide open. No teleport for you.
Haha, I'm Iron Man. I want to be Iron Man.
I never seen any of the Iron Man movies, actually.
I would say you're not missing much. Because then again, I'm more DC, but I'm not dissing on the Marvel movies. They're good in their own way. It's
Yeah.
just, I'm not into them.
Yeah, Infinity War was amazing.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
definitely.
wow. Go see that as soon as you can, folks.
I would say the Avengers movies are the best.
Yeah.
Go on, kick his arse.
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go.
God damn it!
It is actually possible when you throw that smoke bomb, if you time it just right, you can cancel him out of that teleport.
Yeah. The enhanced version of the teleport goes a little farther and it's much faster.
And it increases the area of effect.
Yeah. I love how he just walks off like, haters gonna hate.
Kind of a little bit lazy here with the cybernetic ninjas here, where it's
Where'd
just
they come from?
but it's just essential the two models that they have for robots, and they're just color grey.
Yeah, like, man, I just find it funnier. Like, where'd they come from? Seriously.
And here we go, time travel change.
Time paradox. Now we got Colonel
What?
Campbell screaming at us. Snake, you can't go changing the future like
And
that.
in his mind, Sektor's like, what the fuck?
No, I can do it. What the fuck? Like in our Mario Party 3. We punching bait, trying to get the key. Cal Gaming, where we talk about the game that's happening on screen. But yeah, now Smoke is joining our fight against Shao Kahn.
By the way, Smoke, can I have a cigar after this is all over?
Forgive me, but if Sector was searching for me, he is hunting.
Yeah, we've
Sub-Zero
actively
with
changed part of the timeline now.
Yeah.
Call me crazy with a K.
Even the game's self-aware.
The Grand Master intends to turn every Lin Kuei into a cyborg. My friend is in danger.
The tournament. I have a feeling your friend will be there.
Of course, it's the tournament. Everyone's there.
Now, is it possible that you can find out who Sub-Zero's freezing here?
I think some people have said that it might be Kratos, but it's impossible to check because we can't actually see any of the model.
Oh, here's Colonel Mustard.
Yeah, and here he is. We don't find out anything whatsoever about
The
what
cyber
happened.
during the cyber initiative.
I'm sorry for what they
Because
So-
the last time we saw Cyrax, he said he was finished with the Lin Kuei, and then all of a sudden he's just a robot.
Here he is here as a robot.
I don't like when plot points like that get dropped.
Aye.
And great start we're off to.
Anyway, Next recognizable character, Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, like Scorpion, his special moves are easy to remember, but he has some more advanced combo strings that you need to remember that require quite a bit of setup. Like some of his combos go into the mid roundhouse kicks and that, and that's one of the basic combos. Triangle 3 times. It's good for amount of damage. There we are.
And you can use the ice ball to freeze your opponent, but you can't use it. You can only use it once per combo.
Cyrax's bombs are unblockable, by the way, and they will send you up into the air. The enhanced version of his bomb attack sends out a missile that will stick to you, blow up, and then send you flying high for a juggle opportunity.
And that ice slide, as Steven showed off, but with the enhanced version, it adds a little bit extra hit and causes them to fall backwards.
Yeah, it goes farther.
Now, is it now we saw before with Sub-Zero you can create ice clones. Can you possibly create an ice clone slide and then make them fall into that ice slide?
I've had that happen to me in Mortal Kombat 10. For like those godlike players who devote thousands of hours into the game are impossible to defeat in King of the Hill. Don't bother with the ice puddle unless they're really far away. The enhanced version comes out faster and it hits the entire floor. Hello.
See what I mean? He's saying hello every time he teleports.
What, like Abe from Oddworld?
Hello. Hello. Follow me. Okay.
And then you pull a lever and send that Madokan down to his death.
Oops.
Getting stronger, now they're gone. Sub-Zero? But
You're Sub-Zero? You're dead. You're dead.
They look dead.
He was my brother.
your brother?
I am only here to learn Sub-Zero's fate.
Do you think that's probably a family thing since they're brothers? They both had ice powers.
Someone named
Yeah.
Scorpion.
Where would I find him?
Gee, whatever made you think that? Because the other one had ice powers too. He used them against us, remember? Are we not watching the same playthrough?
And
Of
here
course.
is Ermac. Because this is his stage, the Solnado.
Oh.
That was not the MK2 gotcha sound effect. Resistance is futile.
This ain't looking good.
Yeah, this is not bad. This is not good.
This is one of a few times in the game where we actually got a rather pretty nasty moment happening.
Holy shit! That's not helping!
Don't fucking look okay.
Not if I break you.
Not if I break you first. He's got a similar mask to Bane anyway, so... So yeah, Jax loses his arms.
Yeah, that, and it goes about the same way as the original timeline as well, I believe.
What, did Ermac rip his
No, wait,
arms?
I don't know. I don't know if that's how he... No, Jax chose to actually replace his arms with the metal to make them stronger, essentially. That's actually one of the plot points of the awful Annihilation as well. Where Sonya finds him and he's changed his arms to be metal. I think he does get rid of them by the end of the movie though.
But how do you go from robotic arms back to human? I mean, if you...
I'm just gonna have a lie down in the air. No! The teleport can be blocked, but God help you if you don't actually block it, because it leaves you wide open if it's the enhanced version.
I would say Ermac has another brutal X-ray where he first picks you up, slams you to the ground, and then snaps your neck. Then he flies above you and then smashes your back with his entire body.
His X-ray in MK10 I think is even more crazy, where he literally just fucking flies into you and headbutts you in the head first. It's like, Christ.
Spamming the ice ball, are you?
Yep.
I'll
I
take
wanted
this.
my X-ray.
Oh yeah.
That X-ray would be even more crazy in 10, where he would freeze their intestines, rip them out, and then stab them with them.
I remain whole for now.
Sonya Blade to command. Sonya Blade to command. Do you read?
Jack should be dead by now considering the
Sonya
amount of
Blade to
blood he's
command.
lost.
Do you read?
You have stopped the bleeding.
Yeah.
No shit, Sherlock.
As soon as possible.
I must go to the Colosseum.
But I need your help to get
There's a
him to...
portal to the south.
You're on your own. Bye-bye.
Yourselves back.
You're on your own, stupid.
That portal better be close.
Again, just random censoring, even though we have all this crazy gore.
Oh, can you imagine that? As soon as he's carrying through that portal and then the portal closes, he loses his legs.
Oh, like Quan Chi does with his fatality in Mortal Kombat 10.
And in here, and Noob Sidebot does that here in this
Cuts you in
hotel.
half with a portal.
Now, this NPC character, it's Kun Lao's model.
I deserve
It's his voice as well, I think.
Failed my father.
A low budget designed Kung Lao.
Use the mech to kill him, Colin.
Ah,
Oh well.
you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Not in certain Thanos. You'd want it done right, do it yourself at the Avengers. Was
Age
it?
of Ultron.
Yeah.
Mid-credit scene. Wow, he got roasted.
Shao Kahn, I challenge Scorpion, the murderer of my brother. You will bring him before me.
No one makes demands of the Emperor. Reptile.
Oh, come on, not again. Why is it always me?
He would get a real voice in Mortal Kombat 10. In both this and 10, he's voiced by Steve Blum.
Yeah. So, up against Reptile again.
Reptile's basic sort of strategies are mind games with some of his special moves and basic combos, because some of his moves, like, they look like they're gonna hit mid or high, but they actually hit low. And the force ball, if it hits you, will send you flying upwards like that.
Well, he does have an invincibility move with it, but you can still vaguely see him.
You have to enhance it in order to become completely invisible, but that brings up another problem. You can't see yourself.
Yeah.
So unless you know for sure that where you are, you won't be able to make good use of it.
What do you suppose those guys are fighting in the background there?
I don't know. Yeah, you just
He's a high kick.
dance with me. The dance of death.
That's a
Shao
good
Kahn's
combo,
just
that.
sitting there.
Just use the ice clone whenever you can.
The AI doesn't really understand how to combat the ice clone.
And don't worry, folks, the ice clone it doesn't have to be on the ground. You can make an ice clone during a jump.
Yeah. And if you get hit, if you're too close to it, the ice clone will not come out. It's how they like balance it to not be broken. Because if you could literally use it at close range, very close range, you could freeze them on the spot and that'd be overpowered.
But that is not my purpose here.
I must avenge my brother, even though we never see each other face to face.
Your followers hold you in high esteem, Warlord.
Yeah, even
They
he
fight
calls
and
him out
die
on what
for
he is.
your amusement.
Warlord.
My brother participated in this folly. I do so only to face his killer.
There's Goro in the back there.
And another
And you shall
smoke. Well, it's not smoke, but a grey ninja. Here we go.
What is this? You are not Sub-Zero. I am his family and clan. I fight for his honor. He had no honor.
Yeah, that's what to do. Antagonize the guy whose brother he killed. Here we go.
Not at all! Sasuke! Round 2 of the main characters of rivalry. The Ryu and Ken of Mortal Kombat.
Ironic, actually, because Naruto and Sasuke actually fight twice in the anime. Once at the end of part 1 of the story in the final valley, and actually go back there at the end of Shippuden to fight one more time to settle one of their big differences.
Oh, nice, you got him on the opposite side. It's like, you stay there, I'm going for a wee slide.
God damn it! Ice cone saved me!
Oh, can you imagine that if that spear hit the ice cone that counted him as him freezing?
Your slide will go under the spear, so if you're really quick with the reflexes, as soon as someone's sent out, you can slide.
Round 2. Fight.
Come on, Scorpion. Jump! You
Jump
know you
it.
want to.
Jump around. Jump
Around.
up, jump up, but jump again down.
No!
Aw.
What was that sound Sub-Zero made?
Booyah!
It's like, what was it, Alucard in Castlevania Judgment when he gets hit?
No!
The direction on that fight grunt was really bad. Come on! I'm supposed to be winning!
Oh!
How did he knock me out of the
Cancelled his
X-ray?
X-ray. He's saying, fuck you.
Because you get hyper armor during that X-ray.
Don't you underestimated the power of the spear.
No, it's the AI cheating. Simple as that. Shenanigans. I call shenanigans. Yeah, here's a throw.
Oh.
Fuck your block. That combo there, that's forward plus circle and then square and triangle. Don't use it because the amount of recovery on it is insane.
Aw.
Come on!
You should have used the ice clone.
Gee, it's almost like it's an AI that's reading all my input and I can't do anything about it.
There you go, you stopped him that time.
No! Run away! Come on, Scorpion. Stop blocking.
Yeah, that's right. Get him in the corner.
Get out of the fucking corner! Shout out to some call me Johnny.
Sub-Zero wins.
Yay!
For my brother.
Finish him!
Psych.
What?
Nope.
Got blocked.
Zippity zap zap. Ah, ketchup and mustard. I mean Sektor and Cyrax.
Emperor's tournament.
Sub-Zero?
We're here to take you to
Cannot
McDonald's.
save him. Stay here. They will take you as well.
You can actually hear them talking in the background there. Like beforehand there.
Aye.
While Raiden they're talking.
Praise loyalty and service. Very well.
We'll swear our allegiance to this warlord, even though we can't.
Even though it'll result in the destruction of anything and everything.
Yes. So, we've changed the timeline, folks. Sub-Zero is going to become a robot instead of smoke.
Will not be turned.
Yep, we learned the hard way that there are consequences to changing things. Just like Barry Allen in The Flash.
How is it that Earthrealm ninjas brazenly appear before me when my
Father, are you ever going to take that ridiculous cow skull off?
sent to intercept them?
No.
Begone.
Well, you wouldn't have had a hard time defeating them if you used your red mech, Colin. Oh wait, it's Kitana.
Now, is it possible you can actually hear what Shinesun's saying the next fight will be?
I'm sure there's a voice file somewhere.
Sure, let's go ruin someone else.
As we go to ruin someone else's life, we'll see you guys in the next part. After smoke, as is the sad puppy dog eyes.